Welcome back. It looks like we've got another sale from Amazon. This time it's the Black Friday sale. Lots of stuff on this time, but I wouldn't say it's as good as the summer Amazon sale because that was pretty terrific. It was really good. Anyway, first up is the Beelink N95. This one's $129 and this is perfect for a family computer or if you're a student. I wouldn't be putting any games on this as it's not really for that, but it can play a few indie titles. It can also be used in an emulation box, very similar to a Raspberry Pi 4, but this one can run a bit of PlayStation 2. Another thing to be said about this Beelink is it's a very quiet little PC, so it could be used as a stream box or something like that. Next up is the GMK Tech G5, and this one has the N97 processor. It's only about $20 more expensive than the last PC, but it's got a bit more grunt with the GPU. It'll be able to emulate PlayStation 2, good stuff. Next up is the Beelink X6. This one's the 6600H processor. We've done a game test on this and it can run quite a few titles, even the newer ones too. It also runs a good handful of Wii U, PlayStation 3 and Switch emulation if you wish to do so, but it is only just pushing that boundary. Next up is the Boss Game P3. This one's at $320. It's got the 6900HX processor, which is at the top end of the Zen 3 Plus line of processors. This can do what the last computer did, plus a bit more, so we're pushing a bit more into the PlayStation 3 territory for gaming, emulation gaming. But if you don't like boundaries, we need to get into the PCs with Oculink ports. For example, this one here is the GMK Tech M7 6850H processor, and this one has the Oculink port. It allows you to add a full-size GPU to it, which gets rid of the boundaries and the bottleneck altogether. Good deal, good deal. But if you need something with a bit more pep, we need to check out the Star Gem 10. This little computer has the 7840HS, which is a lot quicker than the last mini PC, as it has the 780M GPU in it, which allows us to run many more games and PlayStation 3 at pretty much full frame rate. This one also has 3 NVMe slots, and yeah, good deal. And then there's a GMK Tech K8 Plus, which I had on last week for review, and it was exceptionally quiet. Very, very good mini PC, probably the best we reviewed on the channel. It has the 8845HS processor in it, which is essentially the same as the 7840HS, which was in the Star, but it's got a bit more AI CPU processing power to it. But we don't really need that. Well, I don't need it. We don't need it for gaming. Not yet, anyway. This one has the same memory and double the SSD capacity. And yeah, next up is the MSI Thin 15. It's got a 15.6 monitor, 144Hz at 1080p. This one does have the Intel i7 12650H, which we did have on earlier. And we did actually slam this processor quite hard for not being that great for gaming, but that was due to the GPU, which is coupled with. This alone with the integrated GPU would be really good for video editing because it's got Intel QuickSync. But this one here has the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 GPU inside, so it will be able to play some games. At $700, not bad indeed. However, if you wanted a monitor, this one here, the AOC, I think that's a politician of some sort. 27-inch curved, frameless monitor, and it's pretty insane. This can actually go up to 280 if you wanted to, but I think the sweet spot here is 240Hz. 1080p, it'd be perfect for gaming. Really would. Got some handhelds. Check out the Miyoo Mini Plus here for $56. This is one of my favorites, and you can just put it in your pocket, go to work, go on the bog, and play some Tetris. But this little gadget will only play up to maybe PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, and all the retro classics. But if you want something with a bit more oomph and looks like a Sega Mega Drive, we have the Anbernic RG Arc D. Now this little handheld here has a 4-inch display, looks like a Mega Drive, which I love, and the D-pad is out of this world. It's brilliant. The 6 buttons on the front are perfect for an arcade gamer, and it's got 4 shoulder buttons, and it's coming in at $76, which sounds a bit expensive, but if you like Sega, this is so nice. It runs up to the Sega Dreamcast, but some games will need frame skip to run at full speed. And next up are some tablets. Here we got the Fire 7, It says under $80, but it's actually $45. Not bad for a 7-inch tablet. Then there's the 8-inch, which is half price again. And then we have the 10-inch tablet. Oof, $75. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-ra!